Depends what you want. Come in and don't stand knocking.
I can't stop. I'm on my way to shop.
Oh, have you time for a cup of tea?
No. I just called in to ask, would you like to bring your friend round to my place for a drink? Bill. Only he was very nice about Len and I was a bit, you know.
That's very nice of you, love, but he's gone back. At least he's going today. I won't be seeing him anymore.
Oh. I didn't know that. I thought he was stopping on for a bit. Oh, well, I'll leave you to get on with it then. To tell the truth, I thought the old flame might be flickering again.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just a night out. Case of old lang syne.
And there's me thinking things were going right for you. Get some silly ideas. Ta-ra.
You and me both, kid.
Have you been there since I went out?
Oh, I can't move, love. I think I've broken my toe, you know. I come a nasty cropper.
Oh, it's laid you up good and proper, this, hasn't it? Yeah. Hey, how did you get that paper if you can't move?
You give it me before you went out.
Oh, did I?
Where you been?
Well, where do you think I've been? Looking for someone to fill that bottomless pit of yours. And that's a labour of love, I can tell you. Here's your toffees.
Yeah. Took you long enough, didn't it?
Ah, yeah, well, I had a few other matters to attend to, you see. I've been having a go at Alf Roberts as to how the pavements round here aren't fit to walk on.
Oh, well, what did he say?
Well, what do they always say? Nout. It's not our responsibility. I'll show them whether it's their responsibility or not. Oh, he's not finished with me yet, not by a long chalk. Oh.
I don't care if you are a flipping customer. If you think I'm going to stand here going through hell and high water just because you want a packet of biscuits, you can take your custom somewhere else.
I'm entitled to ask the price, aren't I?
I've told you the price of 12 packets already. You're still mithering. Listen, I've had Hilda Ogden here for 20 minutes chewing me ear off. That's enough for one day. So if you can't make your mind up, you can go to the supermarket.
I would blow you then.
Aye, blow you and all.
And another redskin bit the dust. By gum, Alf, I wish I had your sales patter.
Look, don't you start. I've had enough this morning.
I know, and it's only 9 o'clock.
Albert, Tatlock, I could...
Alf, it's only a phase it's going through. Mind you, it started in 1927.
Why can't everybody be happy? Why can't they be friendly? Why?
I'll kill him if I get my hands on him. I will. Scout's honour, I'll kill him.
Oh, Norman, there's no point in talking like that. Violence never solved anything.
It's the only thing that some people understand, Mrs. Bishop.
Yes, I know, but if you indulge in it, you're simply putting yourself on their level. And besides, Terry Duck was bigger than you.
I don't care how big he is, he had no right to do what he did.
I'm not saying you shouldn't be angry.
Sharon was with me, having a quiet drink. He had no right to take her off gallivanting with him and his pals.
Sharon obviously didn't think so.
Oh, I'm not blaming Sharon, Mrs. Bishop. She was just being polite. She only went out of politeness. It's him. Well, he'd just better watch out. Oh, well, he'd just better watch out, that's all.
There was nought in the advert about an age limit. Oh, I do so agree. There's nothing like the vitality of youth. And of course, they're cheaper when they come with that experience. I take it you don't want them experience. Just a slave to work for you for 20 quid a week. And you. Oh.
Hello, Elsie.
What? I thought we said goodbye last night.
So did I, but it just didn't work out, did it?
You better come in. I thought you were going back. I thought you were going back to London today.
That still stands. It's the saying goodbye that didn't work out. I've come... I want you to come back with me, Elsie.
I think you better sit down.
It's £3.16.
Right, have you got an empty box?
Yeah, I think I can manage that. Hang on.
You told me you were in here.
Oh, aye.
Would you come outside, please?
Well, I'm just getting my mum's order.
I want you outside now.
What for?
I want to punch your face in, that's what for.
Why? What have I done?
Don't come it. You know exactly what you've done, taking Sharon to that concert last night, and now we're taking her out.
I didn't hijack her. She was all for it.
She was when you persuaded her.
Persuaded her? I didn't want her mates. I've got more birds than I can handle already.
You mean you don't fancy her, then?
Well, so as you notice, no. I only took her because she was dead keen on going. You were there. You heard her.
Oh.
So if you want any help cracking it, like building a muscle or two, because she likes them, here, feel that. Glad you didn't take me outside, eh?
Well, there's no need now, is there?
Yeah, dead right, there's no need.
I'll see you then.
Yeah, see ya. Norman.
What was all that about?
He's in love, isn't he? And you know what love is, don't you? It's a 4-letter word for misery.
What do you think of Sharon?
Well, she's been a great help to Rita since Len died, but I don't know, that time that she was working in the shop, I always found her overconfident, and, well, I don't get on well with people who are overconfident.
I'm not at all sure that she's right for Norman.
Yeah, well, of course, it could just have been the generation thing with me. I mean, it might be different with them, because, well, they are the same age, more or less.
But you know what they say, Mavis. Girls are much older than boys of the same age.
Yes, they do say that, don't they? Don't think I ever was.
Come to think of it, I don't know that I was either. Hello, Norman.
Hello, Norman.
Hello, hello. I settled that business with Terry.
Oh, good. Amicably, I hope.
Oh, yes, yes. There was no need for violence.
Good. I'm glad that's settled. And Mavis has a welcome message for you too. Haven't you, Mavis?
Have I? Oh, yes. Yes, Sharon was in the shop this morning, and when I told her I was bringing Emily's magazine round, she said, would I tell you that she'll be in the Rovers about 6:30 if you'd like to see her?
And Mrs. Ogden said, would you give her a knock as soon as you can?
Seem to be in demand, don't you?
Yes, you do. Must be a nice feeling.
I can't understand what made you change your mind.
I'm not sure myself. After I left you last night, I went back to the hotel. The bar was crowded, but I was lonely. Tonight it'll be a different hotel, but I'll still be lonely. And tomorrow night I'll be back home. Well, it's not really home. Not yet. It's just somewhere to hang my hat, sleep, work. I'm lonely, Elsie. Not for people, just one particular person. I've been lonely for you for a long time.
Oh, Bill. It's been 14 years.
And neither of us made a move.
No.
Did you think that when I asked you to come away with me that day 14 years ago and you said no, did you think that I'd shut up the shutters, that I'd written you off, forgotten about you?
Oh, Bill, I didn't forget about you. But it's like the man says, time goes on. Things get in the way.
Well, there's nothing in the way now. Come back with me,
Oh,
Elsie.
Bill.
Look, I am not the begging sort.
Bill, be sensible. We're not kids anymore.
Your bones don't creak so much in the Algarve.
Oh, let me be serious, will you? How do we know it'd work out after all this time?
People don't change. Not after 14 years or 1,400 years. I found that out last night. And I'll tell you this. The day you get fed up with me, tell me. And I'll go out and buy you a plane ticket back home. Now, I can't say more than that.
Oh, Bill, I've got things to do here. I own this house, for Pete's sake.
Elsie, you can start a new life in an hour, and you know it. That's the taxi. I told him to come back. There are people I must see. I've got to get that train. There's where I'm staying in London tonight. Phone me, let me know what train you're on, and I'll meet you. I've got to fly out at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, but if you can't make it, I'll cancel the flight, we'll get another flight.
For God's sake, Bill, 1 minute I'm dozing off in the chair, and the next minute a fella I haven't clapped ties on for donkey's years comes round and says, come and live with me. A nice fella, Bill, a lovely fella, but I can't make this...
Elsie, will you phone me anyway, please? Whichever way you decide.
Of course.
Promise?
I promise. Now, will you go away and let me think?
I want you, Elsie, more than ever.
Help.
Took you long enough, didn't it?
Take no notice of him, Chuck. Listen, you just keep on acting helpless and we'll all get on a lot better.
Well, I think that's it, Mrs. Ogden.
Thanks very much, love. If you just give us a hand with the mattress.
Right.
Ready? Oh!
Oh, ta.
How much was the paving stone sticking up then, Mr. Ogden?
Oh, I don't know, but enough to trip me up.
Why, love?
Well, we hear a lot of things on the bins, you know, and as I understand it, if it's sticking up more than an inch from the level of the pavement, well, you can claim compensation.
Do you hear that, Stan? Do you mean all we've got to do is measure it, and if it's more than an inch, we're due for something?
Well, you've got to have proof, you know, like a photograph. Oh, on a doctor's note.
Right, we're having the doctor to you tomorrow.
I'm saying no, Doctor.
Yeah, well, it's not him we want, is it? It's a bit of paper saying as how you're not fit for work. Though why we want a bit of paper to tell us that, I don't know. He's fit for now at the best of times. Any road, love. Thanks very much for your physical help and your mental advice.
It's a pleasure, Mrs. Ogden. I hope you get better soon, Mr. Ogden.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Sit down now.
No, knowing you, neither would I. Still, for once in your life, Stan, I think you're doing the right thing. Now, I'll make this bed up, and you stop in it till we get some cash in us hands.
I'm not that bad, you know. I might make it just down to Rovers.
You try it, and you might make it just down to the cemetery.
Are you sure you'll be all right?
Yes, love. Which isn't to say that you haven't been a great help, because you have. In fact, I don't know where I'd have done without you.
Did you think I'd leave you here moping all on your own? Are you sure you'll be all right?
Yes, love. Look, I've got to go now. I've got an insurance fella coming. And Mavis will be popping in later on, I shouldn't wonder.
Oh, Thrillsville.
Hey, cheeky. Now, are you going to be all right?
Yeah, I've got Dopey Norman coming round. He's going to help me to the station with me bags.
Who's Dopey Norman when he's at home?
Girly.
Oh, that's his name, is it? Well, be gentle with him. He's a nice lad. Come on, give us a kiss. You look after yourself.
Yeah, you know. If you want anybody seeing off, give us a ring.
I will. Bye, love.
Bye.
There you are. Told you was still alive.
Don't start, Lynch, or I might just forget I'm a gentleman.
Forget you're a what?
Fred,
What?
have you got your car outside?
Yes, Albert, I have got my car outside.
Or will you give me a lift down to Legion?
No, Albert, I won't give you a lift. There's no lifts. There's no lift for you or for anybody else. On account of your flaming community copper, that's why, bless his cotton socks.
Now what?
Well, he's only just told me my tyres are nearly bald, hasn't he?
Well, why didn't you tell him you got him to match your head?
No, give up.
Oh, Fred.
Oh, you're a cruel so-and-so.
Indeed I am, Betty, but I'm lovely with it.
Really? Yeah.
Hello. You got my message then?
Yeah. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, no, thanks. I've not time.
Why? Where are you going?
I'm going back to Sheffield. I thought you knew.
No.
Yeah. Well, my bus leaves in quarter of an hour, so I thought you might like to walk me down to the station.
Yeah.
Well, that's my bag. So long, everyone.
Sure, look, come back soon.
Yeah, I will. Oh, yeah, before I forget, I've written you a poem.
A poem?
Yeah.
Me?
But you've got to promise me that you won't open it before 9 o'clock. Promise?
Cross me out.
Come on, then.
That's just what I could do with packing my bags and hopping it somewhere exotic.
Well, like Sheffield.
Like anywhere.
Oh.
Did you see her off all right then, love, young Sharon?
Yeah, she caught a bus. Is it right, your clock?
Well, near enough, love, yeah. Bad news, love.
No, it's just a poem from Sharon.
Oh, a poem. Let's have a scan. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm in Sheffield. Where are you?
She's thinking about you, love.
Taking a mickey more like.
No. You take notes to your Auntie Betty, love.
I mean, you could do worse.
Yeah. Thanks.
Look, Ellie. So with him?
Oh, he's fretting over his young lady. He's lonely, poor little soul.
Who isn't?
She's got it on her a bit today.
I'll tell you this, Betty. I'm going to paint myself a fella on a piece of cardboard. Cut him out and sit him on a chair in front of the fire. At least that'd be something to shout at.
I keep telling her, you're better off on your own. You've only got yourself to please.
I know that, Betty, I know that. But I can't, can I? I don't get on with myself.
Chevery, such a wet Nelly. A J&T, love.
Yeah, please.
I'm not asking for much. I don't want Robert Redford or the Duke of Westminster. Just somebody who'll be there. Call me by my name. Give me a kiss now and again. Put me a shelf up while I'm doing his washing. Anything more would be a bonus.
Oh, don't forget what you could give him is important,
Oh,
love.
don't worry, Betty. I know that. And I've got plenty to give, given half a chance. I'll not be going round looking any more gift horses in the mouth and kicking them into touch just because they've not got a full set of teeth. Oh, no, you show me a chance and I'm going to seize it by the throat. I've wasted enough of my life. Am I right, Elsie, or am I right?
Dead right, kid. Hey, you're a pair of good uns.
Elsie, what about your G&T?
You drink it, love. Drink me else.
Good health.
Hello? Yes, thank you. Hello?
What will you be doing at 4:30 tomorrow morning?
You tell me.
You'll be at Euston, meeting the midnight from Manchester.
You're going to be on the train?
Well, I wouldn't be asking you to meet it if I wasn't.
Oh, Elsie. Elsie.
Am I doing the right thing?
You are. You are, and I'm going to enjoy proving it.
All right. 4:30 then.
Elsie? I love you.
I was wondering when you'd ever get round to saying that.
I've never stopped saying it. It's just that you haven't been hearing me.
All right. Well, get off the line, you soppy apeth, and let me get on with changing my life.
Improving your life.
Right, improving it then, but will you get off and let me get on?
Oh, Elsie, you're going to love it. They're a great crowd. The weather's out of this world, and the swimming. Oh, boy, that's swimming.
Are you doing this deliberately to make me miss my train?
No. All right. Euston, 4:30. See you then. Elsie, is your passport okay?
Yes, of course it's okay. I've checked it. Now, please, will you get off the line and let me get on with writing to my relatives and friends to tell them I've gone crazy?
All right, then. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Now, Joe. What's he doing up there?
Crying in his pillow.
Oh, he could have done that just as well down here while he was giving us a hand.
Oh, he's very upset. I mean, we've not been all that busy, lovely.
No, it's the principle of the thing, Betty. It's only a motor when all's said and done.
Oh, yeah, but it's a big worry to him. I mean, he says that if that car moves, the police will have him. Says he can't afford to run it. I mean, he can't get the spares.
Oh, dear. Does that mean we're not going to be treated to any more trips to Bottomett Lake?
Oh, don't remind me. The nights I wake up in a cold sweat. Right.
Well, are you coming or are you stopping here all night?
Coming.
What's that then?
Oh, I can't be bothered.
Hey,
What?
Elsie Tanner was behaving a bit funny tonight, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was a bit strange.
She was more than strange. She was downright peculiar. He has gone back, Auntie, that Bill Watson.
So she said.
Do you know, I wouldn't put it past her to have him locked up in the coal shed
I wouldn't put anything past her.
No, come on, love.
Mrs. Tanner.
Oh, give us a hand with me bags, will you, love?
Yeah, sure.
One minute. Hang on for a minute, will you, love? I won't bother asking you for an apology, Mrs. Walker, though some folk might. I'll just get out of here and we won't be coming back. You've no need to bar the Tanner family. We're barring you. Lay one finger on me, Mrs. Sharples, and you won't need that hairnet. You'll have no flaming hair left. What have I done to deserve you, Dennis? I've got gorillas in my sink, chorus girls in my bed, and I go out for 5 minutes and you let the flaming bailiffs in.
You ready, love?
Hmm?
Ready for off?
Oh, yeah. Just dropped my keys in with a neighbour.
How long are you away?
Ah, now there's a question.